Following video is not made for kids. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello to my subscribers, this is the TFangy coming to you with a quick collection update video. Transformers collection haul, all if you will. I noticed that it's been over a month since I did my last collection update video, and this might be the last collection update I do for a long time. I'm coming since I'm trying to watch out how much Transformers figures I collect, and most of the ones that are out right now are ones I've already collected, and the ones that I want to collect are ones that haven't been released yet. And as of this video's recording, the Transformers figures that are at the top of my list right now include the Kingdom Voyager class Autobot Blaster figure and the Core class Hot Rod figure. So hopefully I'll be able to find those soon. Some websites are saying that Blaster and Hot Rod will be released next month during the month of March. Technically, March starts on 4 days from today. At this time of this video's recording, but hopefully that Blaster and Hot Rod will appear soon. But in the meantime, I looked back at my videos on my channel. I noticed that some of the Transformers figures I've collected enough that I felt I could do a collection update video showing off my latest haul of Transformers figures. If you've watched my most recent reviews, I've some of them you might have seen in the background and on the wall of Transformers figures I have piled behind me. And one of them I actually already did a video review on because I wanted to get that out of the way, because the Transformers figure that if you go back and watch the review, you'll explain the reason why I ended up getting it. So to start things off, the figure I already did a video review on. Here is the Generation Selects version of Autobot Deep Cover. He's basically based on the black Diaclone version of Generation 1 Sideswipe. And yes, I already did a review on Deep Cover and explained the reason why I got him when I was originally going to pass on getting him. But yes, I'm really happy that I was able to get a hold of Deep Cover. Next up, we have the Transformers figure that I got as an impulse buy. The main reason I got this figure was because, as you can see right above my head, that fake Transformers figure I'm pointing at is Shatterglass Megatron. The main reason I got this figure was because I wanted to see if maybe I could try and customize it into another Transformers Shatterglass figure. But after seeing photos of the Shatterglass version of this character and seeing other reviews on the figure, I'm not so certain about if I'm going to be able to customize this into a Shatterglass Transformers figure. But I don't regret at getting it, since a lot of the reviews I've seen of this figure have been positive enough. So without further delay, the figure I am talking about is the Generation Selects version of Galvatron. That's right, this is the mostly gray version of Galvatron that's based off of his Generation 1 action figure that has the dark purple highlights, and it's based off of his original Generation 1 figure, unlike the Kingdom version of Galvatron over here, which is based off of the paint job that Galvatron had in the G1 cartoon series. So yes, I got the Selects version of Galvatron originally to customize him into a Shatterglass version of Galvatron. But after looking around at photos, I'm not so certain if I'm going to customize it or not. I'm not even certain if I'm going to apply the stickers that the figure comes packaged with, since the stickers don't appear to be that great quality. But yes, that was the Transformers figure that basically I got on an impulse. I wasn't that too thrilled to get it. I just got the figure to try and see if I could add another Galvatron figure in my collection. So, put it politely, that's the Transformers figure that I don't regret buying it, but it's the one that I didn't have too much emotional attachment for. So I'm hoping once I get it out of the box and look at it that I'll embrace having the figure in my collection wholeheartedly. Next up, the Transformers figure that you probably see in that I've accidentally shown off in some of my more recent Transformers reviews, such as Deep Cover. However, this Transformers figure I actually found at my local Target store. I was amazed to find it there. But here it is, everyone. The Transformers Studio Series 86 Leader Class Coronation Starscream. So yes, Starscream just showed up a couple of weeks ago at my local Target store, and the day Starscream showed up at my local Target store, The Studio Series Leader Class Transformers figures were being sold at 10% off the retail price tag, so I only paid $49.19 for the Coronation version of Starscream. And this has become one of the more controversial figures of the Studio Series 86 line, and overall, for the entire Studio Series line, it's one of the more controversial leader class figures because the Starscream figure itself is a re-release of the Earthrise version of Starscream, which is right there behind me. And the only sculpted difference between the original Earthrise Starscream figure and the Studio Series Coronation Starscream is that it's kind of hard to tell in the product photo right there, but this version of Starscream has open hands instead of an actual closed fist, and it's designed to. It's done for the purpose of mimicking the screenshot where Starscream starts to begin his declaration, and that's the scene that's shown here in the artwork on the front of the box. So that's why Starscream has newly sculpted hands that have opening articulated fingers. But for those of you who already have the Earthrise version of Starscream, what you're essentially getting that's brand new in this set are the accessory pieces of Starscream's throne, his shoulder pads, his crown, a new set of null rays that can actually attach to the inside of his new shoulder pads, and of course, the cape. So yes, Studio Series Starscream was one of the figures that I was originally going to pass on, but after finding it at my local Target store at a discount price, and then watching a couple of reviews on it, I figured what would be the harm in getting the Coronation figure of Starscream, so I'm hoping to get around to doing a video review of that soon. And so, next up I have a Transformers figure that I'm really excited to have because this has become the first Transformers figure of the Transformers Legacy line that I've added to my Transformers collection, and it is this guy. It's this guy, the Generation Selects version of Lift Ticket. So yes, I finally have Lift Ticket in my Transformers collection. Lift Ticket is based off of the red Diaclone version of Generation 1 Hoist. I was originally going to do a video review of this figure the other night when it arrived, but I've been my hours at work have increased, and so I've been distracted with my job and helping my family out, so hopefully I'll get around to doing a video review of Lift Ticket sometime very soon. Once I already got Hoist out to do a size comparison with. So yes, that is Lift Ticket, and Lift Ticket is not a Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy figure, even though he is a straight-up repaint of Earthrise Hoist. He is a member of the he is a figure in the Transformers Legacy line. So, starting with the Transformers figures being released in the current year of 2022, the Generation Selects figures, unlike the ones from the War for Cybertron Trilogy, Bring Back Galvatron's box. So unlike the Generation Selects Transformers that were released in the under the War for Cybertron Trilogy banner, which are these generic brown cardboard boxes with this spray-painted black Autobot logo and some Cybertronian writing over the War for Cybertron Trilogy logo, the Generation Selects figures being released under the Transformers Legacy banner, they're actually going to have a distinguished artwork showing the actual Transformers figure that you get inside the box. So yeah, there's some nice outlined imagery of Lift Ticket right there. Lift Ticket's the second figure to have this style of Generation Selects packaging. The first one was the Titan class Black Zarak figure, and unfortunately at the time I have no financial means of getting Black Zarak, and I don't have too much emotional ties to the character, so I'm passing on Black Zarak. Alright, since I have Earthrise Scorponok. But yes, the Generation and Selects Transformers figures that are going to be released this year are going to have this more unique style packaging. The box is going to be mostly black with brown highlights, whereas in the back, most of the Generation Selects Transformers figures you can see by that box over there, it was mostly brown with black highlights, so that's really nice to see that Hasbro and Takara have made the boxes of the Transformers Generation Selects figures a lot more interesting, and you now have a prior knowledge before you actually open up the box about which Transformers character is still on the inside. So the days of the Generation Selects line where the only way you can tell which Transformers character is inside the box is the name on the sticker that has the box sealed. Oxyald are over now, so that's really great to see. So to round off the Transformers figures I purchased during the current month of February of 2022, I was looking around at the Transformers figures that I hadn't collected yet from the Transformers Kingdom line that, unlike Blaster and Core Class Hot Rod, are that are really hard to find. But these last two Transformers figures, I found them for good prices on eBay. And so I was looking around at my Transformers collection and realized that it would actually be fun to add these Transformers figures to it. And so the main reason I got these Transformers figures was to go completist on the most popular Transformers figures of the Transformers Kingdom line that have the brand new gimmick, that being the fossilizers. So I managed to complete the fossilizers, and I now have every single Transformers fossilizer figure that's been released since I got this. So here is the third Transformers Netflix spoiler pack, the Kingdom spoiler pack, that contains Megatron and the figure that I got this set for off of eBay, Skelevor, the purple fossilizer that is a repaint of Paleotrex. So yes, I have Skelevor in my Transformers collection right now, and when I was browsing around eBay to see if anyone was selling a Skelevor, out of all the sellers on eBay, the one that had the best price was a seller that was offering the entire third spoiler box with the Megatron figure on the inside. And yes, your eyes are not fooling you. This is a used box. It's pretty beaten up. It was covered in tape when I first got it from eBay for the first time, so this has definitely seen better days. And so here on the inside, we've got Megatron and the Skelevor figures right here. So I got this set primarily for Skelevor to go completist on the fossilizers, and I'm not ashamed to have these figures in my Transformers collection. As far as I know, all the accessory pieces that are included with this are here and are present and accounted for. Alright, I don't believe there's any accessory pieces that are missing from this set. And I don't see any sign of anything not being there that's supposed to be. So yes, I'm really excited to have these Transformers figures in my collection. If I do get around to doing a video review of these guys, I don't know if I'm going to do a video review of the entire spoiler pack, or if I'm just going to review Skelevor and leave Megatron out, since I technically have the I've already reviewed the Siege and Earthrise versions of Megatron, so I don't see too much need to do a video review of the spoiler packed version of Megatron, since the only thing that's really new about this version of Megatron is that he has the battle damage markings from the Kingdom series, and he has the version of the Matrix that he can strap to his chest. But knowing myself, I might end up doing a video review on the whole spoiler pack set. I'm saying I've been going completist on getting all of the Kingdom fossilizers and I've already done video reviews on the 6 fossilizers that were released at wider retail last year in 2021. Paleotrex, Ractonite, Wingfinger, Vertebrake, Dracodon, and of course Transmutate, who was released in the Generation Selects line. Skelevor was the 7th fossilizer that was released in the Netflix line, in the spoiler pack with Megatron. And there were a total of 8 fossilizers released in the Transformers Kingdom line last year, some at mass retail and some as exclusives. So of course, those of you who have been been keeping track of the fossilizers in the Transformers Kingdom line, then you already know the last Transformers figure that I purchased this month was this guy. So that's right. In order to go completist and have all of the fossilizers from the Kingdom line in my collection, I managed to find on eBay Tricranius. So yes, I am super excited to have Tricranius in my Transformers collection. And even though he is a part of the Generation Selects line, Tricranius, you could argue, was a precursor to the Selects figures being released in the Legacy line, like Lift Ticket here, due to the fact that Tricranius has slightly more unique style packaging on his box. He's got the Maximal logo with a bunch of vine-covered jungle plants, and it's acting as the background. And one of the reasons why I'm super excited to have Tricranius in my Transformers collection is because even though Hasbro has been doing this for the last few years now, I believe they started it when as soon as the website was launched, but Tricranius has become the first Transformers figure that's officially been sold in the United States as a Hasbro Pulse exclusive that I've added to my Transformers collection. And I know you guys are saying that the Shattered Glass Transformers figure, such as the Megatron figure back there, was officially a Hasbro Pulse exclusive as well. But there have been quite a few websites that have been selling the Shattered Glass Transformers figures, some at near retail price. But other than Hasbro Pulse, the only websites where I've seen Tricranius being sold include Amazon and eBay, of course. And most of the sellers offering Tricranius are scalpers who want $75 to $100. I've seen Tricranius going for close to $100 on Amazon. But I was lucky enough to find a seller who was selling Tricranius for just $55. I think $35 is what Tricranius originally went for on Hasbro Pulse when he was first released. But considering the fact that Tricranius is a repaint with one newly sculpted part of the Kingdom Fossilizer Actinite. In terms of the availability of the fossilizers, I was going to wait until my review of Tricranius to say this, but as far as availability of the fossilizers, Tricranius has been the most difficult and hard to find due to the fact that officially he's a Hasbro Pulse exclusive Transformer. But I'm really happy that I got both Tricranius and Skelevor. So I've now completed the fossilizers. But yes, I have enjoyed collecting all these Transformers figures that I've collected this past month. Some more so than others, I will admit. I got much more enjoyment collecting Lift Ticket and Tricranius and Skelevor than I did initially collecting the Coronation Starscream figure and, of course, the Generation Select Galvatron figure. Yes, thank you guys all so much for your continued support. Thank you to all my subscribers for tuning in. I promise I will get around to doing my video reviews as soon as I can. I'm trying to balance out my job, my family, and doing my YouTube channel as much as I can. Unfortunately, my YouTube channel is my least concern right now. So just bear in mind, please, and I promise I will get around to getting the video reviews soon. My next review most likely is going to be either the Coronation Starscream figure or the Studio Series. I just said Studio Series. The Generation Selects Lift Ticket figure, since I don't have to get too much range on those reviews. But yes, thank you guys all so much for your continued support, and remember, you guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and until next time, you guys, Transform and roll out. Goodbye, everyone.